students, now earlier we have studied about the menstrual cycle, various events taking place in them. Now we will see the diagrammatic explanation of this menstrual cycle. What events are taking place, you already know them. Now just take care of them regarding the figure. Now I told you that menstrual cycle involved two simultaneous cycles, two simultaneous events. One was the uterine event and another was the ovarian event. Two basic events are taking place in the menstrual cycle at the average duration of 28 or 29 days. Now, what happens in case of uterine events? Uterine endometrial linings shedding off and regeneration is taking place. You can see here during the uterine event that menses are taking place. It has been started from the menses, that is called menstruation phase for both uterine as well as ovarian events. Now after that the follicular event starts for the ovarian events, where the Graafian follicles are getting developed, and proliferative phase is running for the uterine events, where proliferation of the endometrial lining is taking place. These are the endometrial lining. These are getting proliferated gradually, and at the 14th day, that is the ovulation, and here ovulation takes place at the 14th day. This is always fixed, and after that 14th day the proliferation will continue. Secretory phase will continue for the uterine events, where secretion of or thickening of the endometrial lining will continue till the next cycle begins. On the other hand, the luteal phase of ovarian event makes the formation of development of the carpus luteum. Luteal phase for the ovarian event, where developing of carpus luteum takes place, and gradually regression of the carpus luteum will take place. CL for the carpus luteum. So we have understood about the uterine and ovarian events. Now let's see the uterine and ovarian events regarding the hormones. Two basic hormones are responsible here. Number one, pituitary hormones, and next one was the hormones secreted from the carpus luteum. So here what's happening, that is ovarian hormone secreted from their ovary, that is estrogen and progesterone. What's happening there? At the beginning of uterine event, where menses are taking place, their level are nearly similar, parallel, not increasing, not decreasing. At the particular concentration of the estrogen and progesterone are responsible here. On the other hand, for these events, gradually FSH level is decreasing and LH level is increasing and getting stable for some moment. That is for the menstruation of the uterine events. Now about the ovarian events, the same things are there. The estrogen and progesterone level, you can see how the ovarian follicles are developing, because gradual increase of estrogen hormones and progesterone, and ultimately having proper increase in this estrogen, the rupturing or ovulation will take place from the Graafian follicles. Ova will release out, and the remained part of that ova, that is called carpus luteum, is here. And gradually you can see how with the time these concentration level of progesterone and estrogen are getting changed. Number of day 14, estrogen level at the peak, luteinizing hormone at the peak, FSH hormone at the peak in 14th day. And gradually at 15 days, what's happening? Estrogen hormones getting down, progesterone increasing little bit, and here luteinizing and FSH hormones are gradually decreasing. So this is the chart from where you can find out how the hormonal values are changing with the days and how the events are taking place here. And the detailed description of the events I had told you earlier. So I think it has been completed regarding the structural or diagrammatic explanation of the menstrual cycle. So match all the informations and study and prepare this properly. And till then,